Koga jebeno briga?
Koga jebeno briga.
Dirty sex, right?
Let's just say in the most intimate moments. Life is short, who fucking cares is what we stand for.
Jebeš život ako se ne istakneš. To je logo novog parfemskog brenda koji dolazi u Srbiju, zove se Born to Stand Out. E sad, lansira se brend inspirisan seksom, sadomazom, nezdravim navikama, treba se obučeš u skladu s time. Vidi, velika su očekivanja bila od mene, ja sam čak razmišljao da se istaknem tako što ću da obučem, pošto su boje brenda bele, crvene i crne, da uzem bele bermude, napolju 10 stepeni, mislim da nisam spreman toliko da se istaknem. Znači, ja sam rođen da se istaknem, ali, brate, ne toliko. Tako da idemo da upoznamo kreatora, došao Bata čak iz Koreje da razgovaramo. Vidimo u kom je fazonu, gledamo se u parfimeriji onda Belodore. A sada, moj omiljeni deo dana. Pravilo broj 1, nemoj stavljaš parfem, vidi koliko parfema iza sebe, neću staviti ni jedan parfem, brate, tamo će svi da prskaju parfeme, nikad ne stavljaj parfem na parfemski događaj. I kad ja budem pravio parfemske žurke, nemojte da mi dolazite sa parfemom, nego ćete parfeme nanositi na žurci. E tako, aj sad vidimo na žurku. Ljudi, dakle, upravo sam dobio informaciju da ću biti prvi koji će intervjuisati vlasnikog brenda na svetu. Pa ti vidi šta ti je ekskluzivan. Nema šta, Čovek parfem institucija. Ljudi, evo me sada sa gospodinom koji ima najkontraverzniji brend na svetu. Ne samo u Srbiji, nego na svetu. I on je, evo, prvi put u Srbiji s nama. Pričat ćemo o brendu koji se zove Born to Stand Out. Gospodin iz Južne Koreje došao. Jun, please, welcome, and I'm so happy to have you on the channel.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, subscribers.
This guy is all about controversy, and his slogan is, who fucking cares?
Life is short, who fucking cares is what we stand for.
And how would you translate that into perfume?
So our fragrances are not about filling the white space, but creating our own space. So a lot of them are very unconventional, very avant-garde. For instance, our latest creations, Drunk Maple is a maple syrup and rum fragrance. Angel's Powder is a nail polish, paint, and cotton candy fragrance. Mary Jane is a marijuana fragrance.
Please let me interrupt you with the nail polish one. That's the first one in the world, and I'm really happy to have the opportunity to smell it. You can from now on smell it in Belodore stores in Belgrade. Nail polish, please, Jun. How did you come to the idea that the smell of nail polish, which is so addicting, I know you guys love to smell that. How did you come to the idea to make it into a perfume? By the way, I've tried it, and it is really something not so close to what I think nail polish smells, but what I would love nail polish to smell, which is
inspired by nail polish,
yeah,
and all the other ingredients. So the latest collection of Mary Jane, Angel's Powder, and Drunk Maple is inspired by my personal obsessions, or we call guilty pleasure scents. So
okay,
it's inspired by my secret guilty pleasure and nail polish. You know, I'm sure if you're a guy, you've ever, smelled your mother's or your wife's nail polish, and it's very addictive. Or think of like a gasoline smell, think of a freshly opened paint kind of smell.
Yeah, and that's what, what's so addicting. And sometimes I remember myself it was like basically the same stuff with how do you say that, pen corrector,
Oh, yes.
It has same type of vibe, and I remember in elementary school I would smell it until my head hurts. So so now, guys, you can smell that in a perfume. Before we dive into some individual scents of yours, Jun, tell me, what is the thing that all these perfume have in common? Like, you know, a brand Guerlain. They have that thing called Guerlainade, which is
Guerlainade, yes.
which is the same among all of them. What's your main binding factor of all these your creations?
Yes. So if you are a perfume nerd like me, you know the term Guerlainade, and of course we try to have this born to stand out DNA across all the fragrances, and it's a combination of rum, sugar, saffron, gray amber, and tonka bean, and it makes it very attractive, sensual, yet very sexual and dirty.
And that's what we love. I've come to the conclusion, you know, talking with my audience, that scent is really a way to talk sexually to your maybe significant other or potentially significant other. And among these creations, please, regarding that seduction phase of two people meeting, what would you recommend for people to try?
For first, I would say go with a Drunk Lovers. But Drunk Lovers is a combination of cognac, red berries. So it's a very fun yet seductive and almost intoxicating fragrance.
I smell them. I can agree.
It's inspired by literally drunk lovers in the most
dirty sex, right?
Let's just say in the most intimate moments.
Okay.
I did not want to say that publicly, but yes, in a way. But the most intimate moments.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Regarding aside of drunk lovers, what would you add to that for people to first try regarding that seduction phase of meeting two people?
Yes, I mean we have a lot of sexual and sensual fragrance, but I would also recommend our Dirty Rice, which is also inspired by rice, but twisted in the most sexual manner possible. Because rice is far from sexual innuendo, but
it's almost milky as far as I've smelled it.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of gray amber undertone and a lot of animalic notes on the base, and it's perfect for these intimate moments.
Okay, and amongst all of these, which one would you think that is going to be the most controversial one?
The most controversial
there are many of them. I would love to hear from you. Which one do you think?
Please try our Mary Jane, which is inspired by marijuana.
Okay.
But it's not a shy marijuana fragrance that a lot of other brands have released already. It's not shy whatsoever. It's a very potent, artistic marijuana fragrance with hints of pine and refreshing mint, which will be perfect for your Serbian weather in summer.
I would agree, Summer of Love. I have to add something. You told me privately that that fragrance, the tester of that fragrance, was one of the amongst most stolen testers of yours.
Yes, so we exhibited in Exons a couple weeks back, and we had 3 testers of Mary Jane, all of which were stolen in 2 days. Though we tried our best to keep it there, but it was stolen.
I could. Listen, Jun. I could understand that from a brand owner's standpoint that is bad. You're losing property. But from marketing perspective, I think there's no better marketing that having your specifically one perfume tester getting stolen. Of course, you have to guard it more in the future, but. That says a lot. That people love it, and especially in Exons where you can just smell it and you cannot buy it there.
Yeah.
That means that people are enthusiastic about the smell so much that they're willing to commit a crime.
It will be an eye-opening fragrance if you love perfume, and also ganja if you love it.
Yeah,
as I do, and you will appreciate it. Whether you love it or you hate it, you will appreciate the beauty of it. I promise.
I understand. All right, and I think that's a great way to end this interview because it is so like Jun said, life is short, and who the fuck cares? And that's embodied in every bottle that we are having here. So I invite you guys to smell it. It is really interesting. I would love to add my personal opinion on which one is my favorite, and it is. Let me find the one. Friends here says he loves happy nuts, which is no.
It's a combination of pistachio,
yeah,
almond, and sesame. It's a combination of 3 nuts.
Okay, yeah. So people here love pistachio because of one guy that is really popular, and because he's a singer, the Singeritza, and a lot of his fans, he calls his fans pistachios. So I think he has a huge fan base. You guys could try that. But my favorite is with banana one, and sadly I don't think.
It's
there, Nanotopia. Please describe it in a few short controversial which part of controversy was brought into that one?
So when we released Nanotopia, we released Mad Honey and Happy Nuts. So I was trying to do a bit of wordplay with my perfumers. You know the term going bananas, going nuts, and being mad. So it's a very crazy fragrance. It's out of the world fragrance. It's banana bread combined with a very deep overdose amount of rum. So it's very intoxicating, yet very sensual. Banana fragrance. You would never imagine banana to be sensual, but it is extremely, extremely sensual.
Well, it has let me smell it. Yeah, it has a foreplay kind of vibes, with nuts and everything. Like we Serbs, we love to mix nuts with honey, and that's like our aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Also with bananas, you get the picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Jun, I'm so happy to have the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you.
Please come again in Serbia.
I will. I love Serbia, and thank you for watching, and thank you for being a fan of my brands. And I promise, if you are a niche fragrance lover, whether you love it or you hate it, you will appreciate the beauty of our fragrances.
And
because
most important, you will stand out with this scent. And me as a guy that has smelled hundreds and thousands of fragrances, I can attest to that.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be talking soon. And before we end the interview, you have to say something in Serbian, and that is, we'll translate. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Koga jebeno briga.
Koga jebeno briga.
That's it, guys. Ćao.
Iskreno, u šoku sam totalno. Pate izjavio da je ovo njegov prvi intervju na svetu, da dnevno ima 10 zahteva za intervju. A da mu je ovo prvi, rekao je, ako budeš ikada video moj sljedeći intervju na internetu, to će biti samo s tobom. Kao, godinama dobijam 10 zahteva dnevno, ne znam, neću sad da vam kažem koga je sve cimao za intervju. Ne znam čime sam zaslužio. Mislim, daš koliko sad daš ne znam, sa ovim banana parfemom ću definitivno povezati ceo ovaj osjećaj, ne znam, zgotivio me bata skroz, tako da baš sam to je najgore, bata uopšte ne farba. Ja sam probao da nađem intervju sa njim. Nema. Nije bilo intervjua. Evo, pogledajte. Ne znam, sad sam onako, već malo sam sad onako pristrasan, posebno ću posmatrati ovaj brend, kako će se razvijeti i tako dalje. Sad je već malo lično. S obzirom da sam sad ortak sa ovim batom, očigledno. Ne znam. To je to.